Hello everyone, it's the Simple Evie here, and I'm kind of just making this video as a sort of, update in regards to like any projects going on or live stuff or all that stuff. First off, I just want to say thank you all guys, like, so much for the attention the latest Poppy Playtime animatic has been receiving. Like 2,000 views in like under a week is really insane, so yeah, thank you so much, and definitely more is coming along the way. Speaking of the Poppy Playtime animatics, a lot of people have been questioning like which animatics I'm planning on doing, which ones are on that list, which ones I'm going to be doing next, so people don't really like concern themselves a lot in regards to that. Here's the full list of the animatics I plan to making. It's not in any order, it's just random basically on what I feel like wanting to do. The ones with O's next to them are basically in animatic form, and the ones in X's are in storyboard form right now, and if there's nothing, it hasn't been worked on yet. So yeah, again, like, it's gonna be completely random which ones I decide to work on and all that, but yeah, that's my progress right now so far. I apologize if like things have kind of been a bit slow in regards to making animatics and stuff. Like, there was a lot of things happening, like I had to get like a new scanner because like the wire for my previous one essentially like kind of broke, and I was also running out of paper, but we got all that sorted out and got a new scanner, so yeah, everything's all good on that end. I've also been like trying out like some shorts, like little things, if you've been seeing those lately. I want to try experimenting like with those since I've thought about doing them for like a little bit. Second on the agenda, Ban's Garden Chapter 1 Part 2 is almost done being recorded. There's only a little bit more to record. I just need to like find time, or like a good time to do those recordings, because it kind of gets a bit like screamy and yelling. I mean, not like full blast of it, but I just kind of want to do it in a way where like I'm basically the only one in the house to do so. I can't guarantee when it'll be like completely done and uploaded, but I want to say that it'll be coming around like the summer months, so stay tuned for that. Speaking of summer, High Dive Animatic is doing pretty well. I want to say I've reached its halfway point essentially, and since I've got like my scanner and papers back, it's like now continuing full on once again. So yeah, I expect that one coming around the summer, maybe June, but we'll see. I've also been doing like some storyboarding, like some other like funny little like things that's like about like 2 minutes long and all that stuff. Another thing, I still want to continue like that part 2 of the Diva Talks edit with like the show, which I think I might be splitting up into 3 parts. One where like, because there's a lot to the TV show, and I also kind of want to split up between like the Diva Talks actors, like for both of them, and also to like ease my sanity a bit more. Again, not sure when I'm gonna continue working on that, but yeah, we'll see with that. Aside from that, I guess kind of a bit of a life update. If you're new around here, hi, I'm 26 years old with autism, and I haven't really worked a day in my life, and it's a bit like sad and depressing. I mean, well, not depressing, like it's complicated, but anyway, I recently applied to a vocational rehab, and they're gonna be helping me get out there in the workforce. So when something like that happens, like, expect my work to come out less and less. Nothing really has happened yet. I'm gonna be going to a meeting about it like next week, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up. And one last thing, I guess, on the agenda, I'm actually going to be thinking about doing something a little bit different in terms, because I've been thinking about making a sort of a horror essay on a analog horror series that I finished for the first time a while back. I watched it like when it was coming out, but then I stopped, and then I went back to rewatch it and then see the episodes I haven't seen, and I will say it's one of the most like top perfect analog horror series I've ever seen, and probably one of the few that's actually like completed. If you're wondering, the one I'm talking about is Midwest Angelica. I'll leave a link to the playlist and the channel like in the description so you guys can check it out. The episodes are like very short. The finale is like 45 minutes long, so yeah, you can go check that out and see the cosmic horror, biblical, Neon Genesis Evangelion stuff that's happening. I'd never really seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, but I believe them when they see the different references that it makes, but yeah, that's basically like about it. Again, scanner and paper's all good. High Dive Animatic will be coming around the summer. The Poppy Playtime Animatics, those are all the lists there. Ban's Garden, maybe expect her in the summer as well, and overall just making nice progress. I do like to make progress on like a lot of the stuff that I make, but it's kind of hard to focus on a lot of things because of my ADHD, and I have the meds for it, but sometimes I kind of get overwhelmed on what project that I want to focus on or continue on like during moments, because there's so much to pick from and I don't really know which one to go to. I feel like I should start scheduling like things again, because scheduling is a bit like up in the air a lot of times. Like on times it's able to keep me focused and entertained, but other times it's like, I know the schedule wants me to do this, but I feel like focusing on this instead and all that. So yeah, just thank you guys so much for the patience and all that stuff. So more stuff's coming on the way, and yeah, that's about it. See you guys whenever the next upload is. Take care.